If you build it, they will come. Or won't they? With all the opportunities that exist today, why haven't you reached your next level of income, life, and wealth? In most cases, we've been lied to. We've been told that if you find the right opportunity and you work hard, you can be successful. And that's simply not true. Millionaires, billionaires, and successful people have realized you need the foundation for wealth, the habits. And that's exactly what you'll be learning on the Millionaire Success Habits podcast. All success starts here. You know the movie Field of Dreams with Kevin Costner? It might be before your time, maybe you never saw it, but it was a whole concept of if you build it, they will come. It was about his father was a professional baseball player, and he kept having these dreams, these visions, and heard this voice of if you build it, they will come. And he built this awesome baseball field out in the middle of his farm in a corn patch, and then all the ghosts of baseball past came and played. Amazing movie, great, inspirational. But that's unfortunately how most people feel about their businesses. They feel if you build something good enough, if you build the right, or you find the right widget, or you create something people need, that if it's so good, or if you write a book and it's so good, or you create a course and it's so good, or if you become a real estate investor and you're so good, if you build it, they will come. And guess what? They will not come. That's the biggest misconception people have about business. What happens is there's some outliers. There's a book every couple of years that just gets written and virally goes nuts. There's a video that gets made and it goes viral and everybody sees it. There's a product that's created and you see it and you don't hear anything behind the scenes. You just think they built it and people came. And that's not true. You see, if you don't focus your energy in your business, in your new side income, in the thing that you have passion for, if you don't focus on marketing and sales, most likely you'll fail. I don't know how else to put it. I'm just going to put it the way it is. People who don't obsess on marketing and sales fail. It doesn't matter how good your product is. It doesn't matter how ethical you are. It doesn't matter how hard you work. There's people that work I put a lot of hours in because I love what I do. I work. I don't mess around. I'm not someone, I'd love to say that I built my business and I'm like Tim Ferriss, who's a good friend of mine, and I have the 4-hour work week and I work a couple hours a week and make lots of money. Now, I feel blessed about the money I make. I feel extremely blessed with the money I make, but I work my guts out for it. Fortunately, I like what I do. So that's the thing is I work hard, but here's the thing. There's a lot of people that work just as hard as me. I'm in Phoenix right now. It's 72 today, but yesterday was 100. Tomorrow, next week's gonna be 102. I'm gonna drive by construction workers. I'm gonna drive by people putting down blacktop. I'm gonna drive by people that are putting roofs on houses in 102, 105, 107. Those people work as hard as me, if not harder. They're physically working, taxing their body. But it's the same way in business. There's people who own businesses, man, that just are running on a treadmill because all their focus is going towards the product, the service. Now, here's what I want to tell you the winning combination is. Then I want to give you a tip on selling. The winning combination is when you have a superior product. You supply a superior service. You care for your clients or your prospects in a way no one else does, while simultaneously you become an amazing marketer and sales processes. You see, here's what I know. I wanted to help change people's lives through showing them how I made money in cars and real estate. My first course to teach other people was called Motor Millions, because that's what I did. I hustled cars in my teens, my early 20s. I'd match buyers and sellers. I'd fix wreck cars, and I made a living. In fact, I got into real estate while I was doing cars. The cars what paid my bills. And I started with no money, so I wanted to show people how to make money with cars. I created a course called Motor Millions. Now, that was amazing. And I just thought, hey, I'm going to build this great course, being naive. I'm going to build this great course, show people I did it, and people are just going to buy it. That wasn't the case. I had to learn how to market, and that was tough because it went against everything. In fact, I used to think maybe marketing and sales was a little a little shady. Absolutely not. Everything you do, you're being marketed to. Everything you do, been sold to. Sales and marketing are the oxygen of every successful company. Remember that. Sales and marketing are the oxygen for every successful company. And think about it. Can you go without oxygen? Heck no. Can a business go without marketing and sales? Heck no. So then I build my first real estate course to teach people how I made money with real estate, was called Think a Little Different. Same thing. Think a Little Different did pretty good. It was a great course. Showed people how to make money in real estate. It was a great course, but it wasn't a monster hit. And then I started realizing that what I was sharing with people, the benefits of my course, the benefits of my experience, the benefits of people not have to learn through their own trial and error. They can learn from my trial and error. All of that was there. But I was still doing okay. Several $1 million in sales. Profits were tiny. And then I realized what I was missing is I needed to obsess on marketing and sales. I need not to become a good marketer, not good with sales. I had to become amazing at it. I studied it. I obsessed on it. I joined Joe Polish's 25K group over 13 years ago, paid him 25 grand a year to be around marketers. I attend marketing masterminds. I obsess on watching other people's marketing. And here's the magic combination. When you have the best product, when you have the service that you care about people, when you build reciprocity with your clients, when you give them value, and then simultaneously you get badass at marketing better than anyone on the planet. I've been on video thousands and thousands of times on purpose because I wanted to get better at being good on camera, because here's what I know. A couple of things, and you should write this down if you want to start or scale a business that you have or start a side income. First off, step one, love what you provide people so much that you feel like it's a disservice not to get them to say yes. Did you hear what I said? Love your product so much and make it so perfect that you feel you're doing people a disservice if they don't say yes. If I don't get you to buy my book, Millionaire Success Habits, I'm doing you a disservice. If I don't get you to listen to my podcasts on a weekly basis, if I don't get you to watch my weekly wisdoms, I'm doing you a disservice. So I will do everything in my power to get you to say yes. So that's step one. Love what you do. Once you love what you do and you know you positively affect people's lives, if you're selling drugs, don't use this. This is unfair. If you're selling cigarettes or teaching people how to get hooked on gambling, then you have to look in the mirror and deal with that. But if you're providing a service, or you're providing real estate, stock, whatever it is that you do, if you're doing it, you gotta love it so much that you want to get people in it no matter what. Then secondly, if the product's so good, then learn how to get people and learn how to persuade, get them to take action, because there's a lot of crappy people out there with terrible products and they're good at sales. They don't last, but they still kind of screw people over. So my suggestion to you is make the product so good you feel bad if you don't get in their hands, and then learn how to market and sell. Here's 2 tips. People will buy from you and learn from you when they feel understood, not when they understand you. Did you hear that? That's one of the biggest secrets to my success. People will buy from you, do business from you, with you, learn from you when they feel understood, not when they understand you. Most people want to just vomit up all their experience, vomit up on how good they are, vomit up on how great their product is, and you don't even know what the person on the other side is thinking. Think about that with salesmen. Do you like a pushy salesman when you go to buy a car that comes out and says, I've been doing this for 30 years. I got this experience. This little baby'd be perfect for you. It's fast. It's quick. It's a 2-seater. It's this. And he doesn't realize you showed up because you want an SUV because you have 4 kids. Like, wouldn't it have been better if you just walked out and said, hey man, out looking for a car. What's up with your family? What do you got going on? And just listened. People buy from you when they feel understood, when there's a connection. So love what you do so much. Then let people feel understood. And then lastly, there's a lot of things, but these are 3 today in this short podcast. The last one is enter conversations already going on in the mind of your prospects. Don't try to create. We want to create in so many ways the things that people need. Like, I know people need this. Let me ask you something. How many people need to go to the gym? How many people need to stop eating sugar? How many people need to read more? How many people need to sleep more or need to be a part of, go to church, whatever it is, but they're not going to go until they want to. You don't go to the gym unless you want to. You don't start changing your diet unless you want to. You don't fix your relationship unless you want to. So instead of trying to make up a conversation and force feed somebody into it, enter a conversation already going on in the mind of your prospect. Find out their fears, find out their goals, find out their desires, find out their worries, and then address those, solve those problems, let them feel understood, and you get the sale without selling. Selling is not evil. Marketing is not evil. Marketing and sales are the oxygen for any successful company. Love what you do, and then be a badass marketer so you can get what you do in people's hands. Listen, if you liked the video, make sure you click subscribe right now so you never miss an episode. And while you're there, click the notification bell so you'll know when the next one goes live. You can always follow us on Instagram, and if you don't already have Millionaire Success Habits, you can grab it for free at deansfreebook.com. Remember, all success starts here.